This is Etude number 3, our sound picture. This comes from my free method book. It's a 100-page free PDF method book. There's no sign up required. You just go to the site and download it for free, or you can just follow the link in the YouTube info section if you're on YouTube right now. So we've already gone over Etude number 1 and 2, which is just right hand pieces, melody playing and arpeggio playing. So make sure you've watched those. And we've gone over the introductory left hand notes, which were just B, C, D, E, F, G. This arpeggio piece plays arpeggios, but it adds left hand notes to that. And later on. So, make sure you've watched those previous videos because this is all very progressive. You gain skills from those pieces and then you transfer those skills to this one. So let me play you the piece and then we'll have a little lesson on it. One other thing is that this piece introduces dynamics, which is the changes in volume, right? So that's another thing that you can keep in mind. Okay, let's have a little lesson on this. So make sure you've watched the video and seen the article of how to sit with the guitar, so posture, and how to hold the right hand, that's another post and video, and how to hold the left hand, that's another post and video, and you've looked at all of the previous method book lessons up to this point. This piece has arpeggios, so arpeggios are just chords, but played one note at a time. So we're going to let all the notes sustain or ring out, not stop them, because we want to hear the chord. It's kind of we call this in music, these are textures. So this is a chord-based texture, an arpeggio texture, and it's letting all the notes ring out. And we also have dynamics. So I would start by first making sure that you're using the correct right hand fingers, and you have the notes. So just going really slow, making sure you have that. You can just kind of play around with it on your own without reading the music. And then when you start reading the music, you want to introduce the idea of dynamics. So you want to start very, very soft. And then really grow soft. Just grow again, growing all the way to here, soft. And then on the third line, slowly let it decrescendo or get softer near the end, and you're going to have a little bit of a rit or ritardando, so that's a slowing down at the end. And then that last chord, although it's supposed to be kind of soft, it can be a little bit loud because there's 3 notes and it's the ending chord, so that's okay. Just mainly do your decrescendo before that. This just puts a lot of different things into play, right? So you have your arpeggio technique. So remember to keep your thumb in front of your fingers. Don't let it be back here. If your guitar position's bad, your thumb will probably be playing inside the fingers and there's going to be traffic jams. You don't want that. So get your guitar into a good position. Make sure the thumb is in front of the fingers. So you need to be able to do that. You're going to hover your hand over the strings like this. Just make sure your contact point here in front of the elbow is nice and secure. So you just lower the arm into place. That keeps the guitar in place. And when you're playing, don't move the hand around lots. Don't have it down like this. Relaxed, comfortable arch. And then the fingers can just move, but the hand is so stable that it's very secure and your accuracy will be very good. So you might want to just start by practicing just doing the arpeggio. You'll also notice that if you use bad left-hand technique in this piece, you'll accidentally mute strings out. So make sure you're on your fingertips, that your finger is curved. Don't compensate by overextending the wrist like this. Curve your finger, play on the fingertip, and all the notes will ring out. If you fold over the finger, you're going to get these muted notes, which are no good, right? So make sure you're on your fingertips. Besides that, as long as you've covered the previous pieces, I don't think you're going to find this one very difficult. It's pretty straightforward. It just introduces using the left hand. In particular, that song, The Fox, from before in the 5 Melodies video. The Fox really teaches you the skills you need for this piece. So if you're having trouble with this piece, just go back and review that one. Make sure you're playing on your fingertips, and I think you'll be fine. So next we're going to be moving on and learning some new notes and doing some duets and those kinds of things.